Wind power,
It was used in the past.
and it is used today.
What is the history behind wind power and how is it effective today?
This is a short documentary that will answer this question.
Wind
The earliest recorded history of people using wind power was around 5000 BC by the ancient Egyptians.
Around 200 BC, the Chinese used wind power to pump water.
During the 11th century, the first windmills were built in the Middle East. These windmills were used to grind grain into flour.
And of course, probably the most common use of wind power in early history was the sail on a boat. The sailboat was efficient for sailors and made transportation easier in earlier history.
When wind power first entered Europe around 1000 AD, the Europeans transformed the vertical axis windmill into a horizontal one.
This new design was composed of a tower with 4 blades that were mounted on a central post. The mill had wooden cog and ring gears to translate the horizontal motion of the blades into vertical motion to turn a grindstone. This new windmill was also used to grind grain into flour.
Living in a Dutch community, we all know that the Dutch played a key role in the development of wind power. They improved the early European windmill so that it could do more than one task all at the same time.
The Dutch designed the mill to have many floors devoted to separate jobs. For example, removing chaff, grinding grain, storing grain, and even providing living quarters for the windsmith.
Wind power was a very important source of energy up until the 19th century when the Industrial Revolution started. Wind power would make a comeback in Midwestern and Western farms of the U.S., however.
For many centuries, wind power was used to pump water up from the ground. During the late 19th and 20th centuries, windmills were used for this purpose. They were first made primarily of wood, with wooden blades.
When steel became more popular, mills were designed with steel blades that went faster than wooden ones. Eventually, these windmills were used to generate electricity on farms like the modern wind turbines we see today.
This is a Dutch windmill grinding flour.
Wind power is a booming business and everybody is excited about it, like this little boy.
Wind power! Oh my gosh! Wind power is so amazing! Ah! Wind power! Wind power! Wind power! Wind power! Yeah! This is a modern windmill being built.
This is a wind farm close to home in Forest City.
Wind turbine.
This is a wind farm in Texas.
Like return.
Offshore wind turbines are also becoming more popular, especially in the seas around Europe. Winds are stronger offshore than they are on land, which makes the wind turbines more efficient. They are also less obtrusive than wind turbines on land, not really being heard or seen due to the distance they are away from people.
This is a map of the mean yearly wind power in the United States.
This is a map of the expansion of wind power in the United States. See how it's becoming more green in the western and midwestern parts of the U.S.
This is a picture of one of the biggest wind farms in the world, Vestas, which is located in Denmark.
Wind farms also take a toll on the bird and bat population. The drop of air pressure from the spinning blades of a wind turbine cause the birds and bats to be attracted to the blades, killing them. This may affect rare species of bats and birds.
Wind farms also take up a lot of land. The development of these wind farms may disturb the habitats that they are built on. It is estimated over 80,000 acres of land will be used for new energy developed in the U.S. by 2030.
How many roads must a man walk down?
To conclude, wind power is one of the greenest ways of generating power today. It is effective, though it may have its downsides. Wind power has a long history and probably will have a lasting future. Thanks for watching!
Roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand?